Hi everyone, thank you once again in joining us with In the Kitchen with
Christian
and Nancy. And for today's recipe, well, we decided to do a, with summer upon us, Christian, the kids are at home. Well, my kids are at home.
Hot weather.
I know, it's super hot, right?
Yeah, and humid.
So we wanted to, demonstrate another healthy recipe as always, right? But an indulgent one, and you won't have any guilt or regrets after eating this healthy,
and refreshing,
delicious treat. Yeah. So enough of the talk. So today's recipe is pistachio cottage cheese ice cream.
Awesome.
Okay, and it's high protein.
Interesting already.
I know. For those of you that don't like cottage cheese, please just give us a a chance here. Yeah, give it a try. Some of you are skeptical, like, cottage cheese ice cream. No, it's really, really delicious. We'll go over the ingredients in just a minute. This is a healthy, indulgent treat, like I mentioned, and your kids can have ice cream, but it's a healthier version again, and it's very easy to make, and it comes together really quickly, as you will see in just a minute. Okay, so we're going to go over the ingredients here today. Well, before we move on, this is a vegetarian, a gluten-free, and of course a high-protein recipe. So
it's for everyone.
Yeah, it's for everybody, okay? Even those of you that have never tried it, we recommend you try it at least once, okay? So the ingredients today, of course, it is cottage cheese ice cream. So of course it calls for 2 cups of cottage cheese.
Okay.
We are using the full fat. We're not going with the low fat, although some recipes say, or some reviews I saw on there that some people did use the low fat. We went ahead and used the high fat or the regular, okay? Because we want that creaminess, okay?
Yes.
And again,
for ice cream, I think we need that ingredient a little bit extra.
Right, and it's a healthy fat, so don't be weary on that. So it does call for 1/3 cup of raw pistachios.
Okay.
Now these have been soaked. We soaked them for like about 20 minutes in warm to hot water, and just so that if you can see, some of these have a little bit of the skin. It allows the pistachio to kind of soften, so when you place it in your processor or your blender, it tends to blend really well. Okay, it kind of softens the pistachio a bit. All right. It also calls for 1/4 cup of honey, as you can see in the recipe. We went ahead and modified that just a little bit. I do like honey in my products, but when I originally tried this at home, it gave too much of a honey flavor, so I incorporated maple syrup. So that's why you see it here. So we went ahead and lowered the amount of the honey. Instead of being 1/4 cup, we went with 1/8 cup. And then we added the 1/4 cup of the maple syrup, which you see here. Don't get confused. The maple syrup is a little bit darker, as you see here. This is maple syrup, and of course this is the honey. Okay, and then it also calls for vanilla extract. Good quality vanilla extract goes a long way. So we went ahead and used, it does call for 1/2 teaspoon. We used 1 teaspoon because we like it. Because we like it.
Make it your own.
And now, as we know, pistachio ice cream is going to be kind of like on the green side, right? But just to give it a little bit more pop of color, the recipe suggests a pinch of matcha.
Awesome.
And so that's what this is. Most of you, for those of you that have never heard the term matcha, what matcha is, it's just powdered green tea leaves. Okay, I drink it. I make you can go ahead and steep it, make a tea, or you can make a latte. I do a matcha latte.
It has a lot of benefits. It's high in antioxidants, so it's anti-aging. So I'm pretty sure you're gonna love this recipe. Anti-aging, which is the most important. It has caffeine, so it can give you also that punch of energy, and without feeling down after drinking coffee.
Right, and it also has amino acids. So So yes, so we're just adding that. It does call also, or it gives you an option to do coloring. We try to stay away from any food coloring. If some of you have seen our previous videos, we try to stick to natural food coloring because of course it's better for our bodies. We try to stay away from preservatives or anything like that. So yes, so we chose to do the matcha, and just a pinch, but we went ahead and used, I think it's what, 1/8 of a teaspoon.
Now it's totally optional. Also, if you don't have it at home, if you didn't find it in the store, if you just don't like matcha, it's totally optional. The flavor is not gonna change. We are using the matcha just for coloring purpose.
I was gonna say, do you want to share? Because Christian, if you want to share, you've done another version where you added the avocado. Going back to the avocado.
I don't want to share that.
Well, the avocado also adds the color, so right?
I found a recipe also when we are trying to decide what recipe we're gonna go this month. I found one where they were putting avocado to add that smooth.
The smoothest
in the ice cream, and also the coloring. However, it didn't work. It was tasting too much like avocado. It wasn't bad, believe me, it wasn't bad, but still, you didn't taste the pistachios that much.
You tasted avocado, cilantro, no, just no, like a
Just
salsa, but no,
avocado
that's another.
with sugar, basically.
Yeah, well, that's just another option if you want to use that. But I mean, you can't taste much. Trust me. Okay.
And you can try it if you don't like pistachios either. You can use other fruits maybe, strawberries, strawberry, cherries, blueberries.
Any other.
Any fruit that you want. Basically, it's gonna be the same recipe without the pistachios.
Right. But no, but today we're doing pistachios.
Today we're doing pistachios.
Okay, so, and then here you'll see a few cherries, so that's a little surprise at the end that we're gonna dress this for you. And we have a couple of, a few chopped pistachios here as well, also to add to our final product. Okay, some of the utensils and equipment that we use, of course, you see some spatulas here, you see the teaspoon, little cups here that we showed you, measuring cups, the 1/4, the 1/3, and the 1 cup measurement here. We're using a blender, really nice blender here, Vitamix. But if you don't have a processor, a food processor, it's okay to use whatever blender you have at home, okay? As long as you blend it well and it gives you that smoothness, the smooth consistency for your ice cream, okay? We're also using a 9x5 loaf pan here. If you don't have a loaf pan like this, then you can use any kind of freezer-safe storage container, like your Pyrex. I suggest glass. I like using glass. You like glass. It's also kind of, they release some of that plastic, and you know you have microplastics in your body. So I highly recommend to stay away from that.
And I believe if you use plastic, it's get crystallized and very hard. So it's not gonna. You're not gonna scoop it right.
Smooth. So and that talking about crystallized, that's why we use kind of like a plastic wrap as you see here, and we'll show you at the end how we're going to place that over our product to prevent too much of that crystallization, so you can have a smoother product. Okay. All right. So
very few ingredients.
Yeah.
Very,
what else?
very easy recipe.
I think we're ready to go.
Yeah, we're ready to start mixing
all right,
ingredients.
so you want to help me by adding all the ingredients here?
Yes, sure.
Now, I wanted to touch a little bit on the pistachios. I don't know if I mentioned. Again, we want to encourage our kids to be in the kitchen with us, right? So you might think, well, how can my kid help with this recipe? Everything's going to be placed in a processor. Well, they can help with, we took the long way. I put Christian to work, and he deshelled the pistachios because we bought them shelled and roasted and salted. Now, don't feel worry about the saltiness. Remember, salty and sweet go together, but it's really not a sweet product. I mean, a salty product, but it does add that little bit of, contrast, with the sweet and salty.
The salt or sodium is gonna help us to intensify the flavor.
Right.
Actually, this recipe should have a pinch of salt, but since we got the salted pistachios, you don't need the salt in this recipe.
And so I was going with that was that your kids can help to deshell the pistachios. They can help with that. Okay. Just be careful with that.
Yes. And basically, they can help with many steps right here, just to burn everything in the blender. Because it's very easy and very few ingredients.
Hold on, Christian.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and start with the pistachios because I don't know. I mean, it's just a mind thing. I like to put the pistachios in there because those are gonna have to be really ground. So I like for those to be closer to the blade. Okay, so let's put those in here. Again, it's 1/3 cup of your raw pistachios. Well, these are roasted and salted already. And this is 2 cups of your full fat, good quality cottage cheese. Okay. And it doesn't matter on the curd. It can be a large curd, medium curd, small curd, because it's all going to get blenderized anyway.
Yeah.
It might get a little messy, but that's okay. Remember, when you're doing something homemade in the kitchen, if it's not messy, that's my motto. If it's not messy, it's not good, right?
Yes.
And if you're not having fun, well, what's the point?
Here
you go. All right, so let's go in with, and on the liquid sweeteners, I wanted to mention that as well. I forgot to mention that. Try and stay away from, when you're blenderizing something like this, like if it's a pudding or if it's a creamy texture, just as like this one with it's ice cream, you want to stick to liquid sweeteners. So in this case, that's why we're using maple syrup, honey, because we've done other recipes with the powdered, and it doesn't give you the same consistency. It's kind of gritty. You don't want to have that grittiness in your ice cream. You want to have a smooth ice cream, right? Yeah. So stay away from the powder sweeteners. Do like the liquid stevia, or in this case, honey and maple syrup, okay? Because it does go a long ways and it's better. Here is the 1/4 cup of maple syrup.
Yes.
Well, I don't need it for this one, I don't think.
Okay. just for the honey.
Yeah, well, maybe.
Don't
Kristen
waste
already
anything.
knows that I don't like to waste anything. You smell that? It smells really nice. And now we're gonna go in with the honey. This is a fourth of, no, not a fourth, it's an eighth of a cup.
Yes.
And we're using the raw unfiltered honey, but whatever honey you have at home. I don't suggest like the syrups, nothing like that. Well, I mean, this is maple syrup, but that's a natural. What I'm talking about is like the pancake syrups or anything like that. I don't recommend you using that in this recipe, okay? It doesn't give you the same quality product. Here is the half a teaspoon. Actually, we're using 1 teaspoon of the vanilla extract. And that smells really nice too.
Yeah.
And we're gonna go in with the matcha powder. You know, this is the matcha. It's considered like meditative. It's a descendant, or it's what do you call it? It started with Japanese culture, and it's meditative when they do a whole ceremony when they're preparing their matcha tea. So, just wanted to share that.
Interesting.
We don't have to do that ceremony today, okay? But just wanted to share that with you. All right, so let's see.
Ready?
Oh, sorry, I made a mess.
Yes.
Again.
Yes, you did.
Sorry. You can clean it up, Lisa. All right, so we're gonna put this together.
All right, Nancy.
Here.
In the meantime that you are mixing all the ingredients, let me start telling you the nutritional values for this recipe. So in this recipe in total, we're gonna have 4 servings. Go ahead, you can mix it.
Well, I'm gonna start on the low setting and then I'll advance it. So, but it's not that loud. But if I'm too loud, you let me know, okay?
Okay. We're gonna have 4 servings in total. Each serving is about 1-2 scoops, more or less. So basically 4 people can eat from this dessert, and each scoop is gonna give us 245 calories, 24 grams of carbohydrates, 60 grams of protein, which is...
That's a lot.
It's a lot for a dessert.
16.
16,
right?
yes, and 10 grams of fat. Now, I'm telling you, 4 people can eat from this dessert, but we know each other, right?
And you don't want to share, it's okay.
If you don't want to share, that's fine. I mean, if you want to double your serving, if each scoop is giving us 16 grams of protein, for 2, we're going to have 32 grams of protein.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot for a dessert, for a simple snack, for your kids, totally natural. Now the pistachios, besides protein, also is going to give us healthy fats, which is healthy for our heart. Also, it has antioxidants, which I was telling you is anti-aging. So just give it a try. Also, a lot of fiber in this recipe, in ice cream. So the most important part is, I don't know if you have felt when you go and buy ice cream from the store.
Oh, yes.
First of all, your kids are gonna get hyper because of that sugar, right? and then once you eat all that sugar, after that you're gonna feel that low energy. Yes, that crash. And that's because our insulin is going up real fast. So we are not giving that break to our body to process that food.
Right. And another thing to add to that, if you've looked at the ingredient labels, I can't even.
You cannot your ice cream pass.
Yeah, we know exactly what we put in it, what we don't. Yep. So, all right. So I think I'm gonna increase it just a little bit, Christian.
Okay, go ahead.
Or maybe a lot. It looks like it's coming together
almost
already.
Done. Yeah, it's almost done.
I mean, this is a really good blender. So.
Now it's also depending on you how smoothie do you want your ice cream. But if you don't, if you still want that crunchiness of the pistachios, just leave it like that.
Right, you can blend as much as if you want a little bit more texture to it, then don't blend as much. But if you want it smoother, then go. I think I'm having lots of fun with this. Okay, all right, I think I'm gonna stop right there. Okay, I'm gonna stop there because if not, I'm gonna keep going. All right, so here we go. If I can take this off.
Look at that, very smooth.
Well, it's not ready. Oh wow! Can you all see the texture here?
Yes.
Oh my gosh! All right, we're gonna do like the, that test. Like this. Oh yeah,
that's
look.
right. Look.
Let's do it again. No.
That's how
it's
smooth
really,
is.
really good.
Now, right here, careful with the kitchen. Just be careful with that part, okay?
I don't recommend that they help with this part because their little hands can get caught in this, and we don't want to have an accident here. I see a little bit of texture. Do you see that? Do you want to take the blade out?
Yeah, sure.
I don't like this part because I feel like I eat a lot of waste on the On the blades.
Just clean it.
It's
as
not like
much
you
as
can. It's not like you can lick it like a spatula,
Or
right?
you cannot.
When
You
you're not
cannot lick
have a
it here.
tongue. We can, right? I mean, we can. Okay. Here you go. Careful with that.
Right.
I made a mess. We don't use any napkins in the kitchen. We keep it fun. Okay, so here we go. This is already, now, if you don't want to freeze this, I mean, this is another option, I think, right?
Yeah,
that
you can
have
like a pudding.
It's fun. Although I like the creamy, like the frozen texture to it as well.
Yeah, of course.
But I mean, if you just want to leave it like this and eat it, there's nothing wrong with that either.
And also we went with this recipe because of the summer. So of course you want to something refreshing, right, for your kids.
Yeah.
And now they are in the house eating everything that they find. Wow.
I know. All right. Well, let me see. So that's it for this end product.
Wait,
it's
a
so pretty.
lot.
It is a lot.
Yeah.
I have done double or triple the amount, so it just depends on your household. If it's just for you, then just do one. But if you want to share, like Christian said, then go ahead and make more.
Now, yeah, I was recommending that, but also please remember that it still has sugar and it has 24 carbohydrates in each serving. So of course, I have always mentioned this. If you are following a diet with no sugar, or you're diabetic or your kids are diabetic, please take care of your servings.
Now you can also add, I don't know, add more toppings. You can add, I'm going to add a little bit of our chopped pistachios here.
Nice.
Pistachios.
You like the word now?
Huh?
You like the word now?
I know.
Pistachios.
Pistachios. See, that looks pretty. We can also add maybe some dark chocolate chips. Whatever you like on there, okay? I've seen some people add like crushed cherries on there, kind of, or strawberries, whatever you want.
Whatever you want.
The sky's the limit. And now we're gonna add the plastic. Kind of tangled here. Can you help me with that?
Yep.
Okay. So what you want to do with this is you want it to touch the product, right? And that is to prevent it from crystallizing.
Yep.
So you just want to dab it just a little bit. You don't have to stab it, but and that's it. Just make sure that there's no air going in there.
So
and this is ready to go in the freezer.
In the freezer for 2 hours at least.
2 to 4 hours.
2 to 4 hours, but if you don't want to wait 2 hours, I think it's...
I didn't wait. It was still a little bit soft on the edges, but that's okay.
Yeah, that's okay.
That's homemade.
Okay,
all right,
I'm going to put this in the freezer and I'm going to bring the one that we have ready.
Bring the other one. We have something. And our surprise is coming. We're going to try to dress this up really nice for you. Before Christian gets back, this is gonna be mine. I'm just kidding.
All right.
Okay. So
look at this.
Awesome. So see how it comes out, and it should be pretty clean. I mean, yeah, it does get on the plastic a little bit.
Yes.
We have thawed it out a little bit. We do recommend, like the recipe calls for, thaw it out for a little bit because it's gonna be like rock hard, right? Solid hard, and you want to be able to scoop it out. So scoop out your ice cream. So. We went ahead and defrosted it, bring it down to the fridge or leave it on the counter, okay? And that way you're able to scoop it. So, okay, this is a moment. So let's see.
Go ahead. I'm ready to try it.
All right, let's scoop it out.
Wow, look at that.
Oh, how pretty.
You need a spoon?
No. My first job was in an ice cream place.
You're an expert.
So I think I remember. I haven't lost my, I still got it? No, maybe not. Never mind. Never mind. Okay, let's see. This one will probably be better. That one looks, let's make it pretty.
Yes.
You're saying it's ugly, Kristen?
Remember, the presentation is very important for your kids. If
okay,
they don't see anything attractive, they're not gonna try it.
All right, so let's add some, you wanna add some here?
More pistachios, yes.
Yeah, of course.
And surprise, we have some whipped cream here.
A little bit of balance, okay.
Yes.
Right
there. Now, whipped cream has sugar. If you're following a zero sugar diet, you can go to our previous videos. We have some recipes for healthy homemade whipped cream.
Make a nice one, Kristen.
Like that,
okay.
Or more?
No, that's perfect.
Okay.
You wanna put it or you want me to do it?
I want pistachios on top of the whipped cream.
Oh, well.
There you go.
Speak
Much
and
better.
you shall receive, sir.
Much better.
Awesome. Oh, that looks so pretty.
Yes.
I don't want to eat it. Or maybe I do.
Well, I want. Okay. Are you gonna make yours?
No, that's mine. We're gonna share that. We're gonna share that.
Yeah, I'm just kidding.
Okay, wait,
All
hold
right,
on.
ready?
Hold on.
Where?
I don't know. Can I have this?
Sure, go ahead.
All right.
All right.
Ready?
Ready? 1, 2, 3, go.
Oh my gosh.
It's delicious.
I don't mean to blow my own horn, but it's
you
really
need
good.
to try it. For those that are hesitating because of the cottage cheese, please believe me, it doesn't taste like cottage cheese. It totally tastes like pistachios.
Oh my gosh.
And we're gonna continue here. So remember, if you like this recipe, you can find the details, the ingredients and all the instructions on the details of this video. For the same reason, don't forget to give a like to the Cameron County Public Health page in YouTube, so you can get subscribed to all the notifications every time that we create a new video.
Yes, thank you, Cristian. And for those of you that are already receiving WIC services, don't forget to complete the survey after the video, so that way you can get those WIC benefits on time. Okay?
Of course. Are you gonna say something today, Nancy?
I know. Well, I'd like to say.
I'm gonna continue when you say.
Oh, okay. Stress eating, emotional eating. So I'd like to say this will be my last live cooking demo here with Cameron County Public Health. I am moving on, and but it's been a pleasure to entertain you, to demonstrate these awesome recipes. We hope that you have tried them, or pretty soon will be trying them. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for viewing these, and we hope that we made it fun for you. But at the same time, you've learned something that you can continue to use and to maybe carry on to your families, okay, for generations to come. Thank you, Cristian.
It's a sad moment, but we wish you the best.
Thank you so much. It's been great working with you. So, yes, so thank you. I'm not going to say anymore because I'm going to get emotional, but thank you so much, and continue to support us, continue to watch these videos, and
the videos continue. I'm going to be here, continue teaching you healthy recipes, and please believe us when we are telling you to fill out the survey, we read the comments.
Yes.
So we know that we are helping, we know that you're liking this video, so please continue seeing our lives.
Yes. Well, thank you once again for being here with us. We'll see you on our next episode, or they'll see you on the next episode.
Oh, you can watch me in the next episode.
I'll be watching. But thank you for being here. Have a great rest of your day.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Cristian.
Thank you, Nancy.